Okay, you've heard me talk about this multiple times, but it's finally that time. I am coming out with a kids nutrition program. This is a decade in the works, people. A decade in the works, but it's time. We're ready. You know, the background on this is so deep because I initially only wanted to go into nutrition to create this kids nutrition program. I was morbidly obese as a child, as you all know. I was sent to weight loss camp as a little kid. I always dreamed that I would become a dietitian. I would help prevent this issue from happening in the first place. And that's what I always thought I was gonna specialize in. But my first job out of college was actually at UCLA, leading weight loss seminars for adults. And it kind of spawned into a whole career of helping adults while still helping kids. But with a private practice, it was just more, you know, I saw one kid after school, maybe some kid early before they would go to school, and then the midday would mostly be filled with seeing adults. So for the past decade, I've been focused writing 2 books for adults in nutrition and weight loss and health, creating a program for adult weight loss. I also created a pregnancy program. So that's like the start of pediatric nutrition. But at the end of the day, I really want to help kids truly like 6 months to 14 to 16, because this is an area of such great need, and that need is growing every single day. And there's actually no program like this, which is crazy. There's like maybe 3 or 4 other kids nutrition programs that I've researched and found, but a lot of them are covering picky eaters, which I will absolutely cover. Picky eaters and like different texture problems and things like that, but and digestive issue kids nutrition, but none of them actually approach what to do if the kid is very overweight or even underweight, and how to talk to the kids about this, how to navigate those conversations, how to prevent those conversations from happening in the first place, how to talk about balance. And the reason why I have waited this long is not because I needed to, right? I've been leading kid nutrition seminars at schools that have been hiring me to do this since I only had 1 kid, since after I had Olivia. So about 8 years I've been traveling to different schools, talking to PTAs. I've probably done maybe 30 of those kid nutrition seminars throughout Los Angeles area. I've seen, dozens of pediatric clients. I'm highly referred from pediatricians in the Beverly Hills area. So I've worked with this population for a long time. So why did I wait this long to come out with this program? Because of trolls. Truly, it's so sad to admit, but trolls got me. Every time I shared a kids nutrition tip online, I would get trolled. People would let kids be kids, just let kids be kids. What the heck is wrong with you for talking that kids should think about this or that or that? And it became such a polarizing discussion and so demonized. And meanwhile, we've been creating so much more harm than good. So it basically scared me away from actually helping those who need the help and can't afford to see me privately and would really actually benefit tremendously from being able to access a course like the one I'm creating called RBE, Raising Balanced Eaters. And I let those people really kind of get in my way. But then what happened is about 8 months ago, I started seeing reports that they were, 1, testing gastric bypass surgery and like stomach stapling type procedures for kids younger and younger. And then I saw a report that they're actually starting to approve Mounjaro, Wegovy, and Ozempic and all those medications for kids younger and younger, for people younger and younger. And that's when I said enough is enough. I'm creating this program whether people like it or not. People need this information. People need help. The statistics of childhood obesity and pediatric overweight groups is growing more and more and more. You're seeing it all over the place. When I was a kid who was morbidly obese, I was an anomaly. Now, it's very common to have a handful of these kids who have parents who want to help but don't know how, and want to say something but don't know what. And the doctors, sometimes these doctors, I've spoken to people who are in Brentwood, California, maybe it's just in this area, whose doctors told the parents to put the kids on keto. That would be extremely detrimental to those kids, to that kid's long-term mental health growth and everything else. I'm extremely experienced in this space. I have a very balanced approach to getting adequate, healthy eating habits and behaviors and mindset among the whole family, making this extremely positive, being very very results driven, not like so results driven that like it's this massive before and after pictures like you see with the 2B Mindset program, my weight loss program, but more so like where kids can really grow into themselves and most importantly, not have to have a lifelong struggle with their weight, with their health, with their nutrition moving forward, just by applying these principles now. So I'm really excited. Game's on. Program is coming out. I'm teaching it live, so I'll be able to answer your questions in real time. So just comment RBE below. It stands for Raising Balanced Eaters. RBE below. Get access to the first webinar that I'm hosting. It's going to be amazing. And I just can't wait to get started because there's literally thousands and thousands and thousands of parents and guardians who need this information so they can better help the kids in their lives. So I love you guys so much. Comment RBE below. Send this to your friends who might tell you that they have a kid who struggles and they feel powerless and they don't know what to do. Send them this information because it's going to help them so much. It's going to change so many lives and I'm so excited. A lot more to come. You're going to hear me talk about this a lot. We are just getting started here. RBE, let's change the future, especially here in America where we need it the most.